Students, so today I am here to discuss the leftover problems from NCERT exercise 4.2. So in the last class I have discussed a very few questions from NCERT exercise 4.2. Today we will solve the remaining questions, whatever doubts have been asked by you in the query. So I will deal with those questions. So let us start. So here is a question. This is our question number 9. It is asked to prove that x square yz y square and gx z square and xy, it is equal to x minus y minus z whole into z minus x multiplied by xy plus yz plus gx, right? So this is the question. Now what I will do, first I will write the question and I will start from LHS. LHS is your x square yz, this is y square, and gx, this is z square and xy. Now what I will apply is row 1 will be replaced by row 1 minus row 2, and your row 2 will be also replaced by row 2 minus row 3. Then I will be having this kind of matrix: x minus y, this is x square minus y square, then this is yz minus zx bracket closed, and this is y minus z, this is y square minus z square, and this is zx minus xy, and what is left here, z square and xy, right? Now that will be equal to, if I take x minus y common from the first row and x plus y, y minus z common from the second row, let us see what I am left with. Here you see 1, this will be x plus y, and x minus y I have taken common, so it will be minus z will be left here. Now this one will also be 1, then this is y plus z, and this will be minus x, and here it will be z square and at last xy, right? Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll be taking x plus y and minus z is there. What I'll do, I will just subtract your row 1 and row 2. If I subtract, this will be 0, this will be x minus z, this will also be x minus z, and the remaining things will be same: 1 y plus z minus x, z square and xy, right? So let me start. So this will be equal to x minus y whole into y minus z, and as I have suggested, this one is 0, and this one will be x minus z, and here it will be x minus g. Now the remaining things will be, look at this, here I have written this one is 0, and this one will be x minus z, here it will be x minus z. Now the remaining things will be 1 y plus z and minus x. I repeat, this one will be 1 y plus z, and this is minus x, and the same thing, this is z square, and this is xy, right? Now what you do, you take x minus z common from the first row, so this will be x minus y whole into y minus z, and x minus z I have taken outside. This will be 0, this one will be 1, this one will also be 1, this is 1, this is y plus z, this is minus x, this is z square, and this is xy, right? Now what you do, I have to apply some technique here. Now I suggest you that you make another 0 by subtracting column 1 minus column 2, right? So here you see what I am applying is column 1 column 2 replaced by column 2 minus column 3. Okay, so let me see what I am getting. So here it is x minus y whole into y minus z whole into x minus z. Now 0 column 1 0 1 g will be there. Now column 1 minus column 2, so this column 2 minus column 3, it will be 0. This will be x plus y plus z. Next it is z square. This is 1, this is minus x, and this is xy, right? Now what I will do, I will expand the things in column 3. If I expand the things in column 3, what I will get, let us see. Here it will be x minus y, y minus z, and x minus z, right? And 1 will be there. Here it will be 1 x plus y plus z and z square. Okay, so if I expand the things along column 3, it will be x minus y whole into y minus z, and it will be x minus z, right? And this will be at last what will be left. Let me show it once again to you, right? Look at this. Here 1 will be left, and here it will be 1 x plus y plus z, z and z square. 1 x plus y plus z, z and z square. Okay, so it will be first one. It will be let me remind you this one. 1 will be 1 x plus y plus z, z and z square, right? So it will be 1, I repeat, 1 x plus y plus z, and this is z and this is z square, right? Now this is x minus y multiplied by y minus z multiplied by x minus z. Now let me multiply this one. This one is z square minus this one will be zx minus yz, and again minus z square. Is that clear? So here g square and z square are getting cancelled, right? So I have committed one mistake. Here it will be xy. See, so it will be x minus y. Let me show it. Where is the mistake? This will be 1, and if I have, this is c2 minus c3, this is z square minus xy it will be. I repeat, here it will be z square minus xy. Here it is wrong. So what I will have is z square minus xy in this. So now let me multiply. Z square, this will be minus xy look at this, let me correct it, g square minus xy. So if I multiply it, it will be z square minus xy minus zx minus yz and minus z square. Now z square and z square are getting cancelled. This is x minus y whole into y minus z whole into x minus z. What will be left is minus xy minus yz minus zx. So now if I want to cancel minus and minus here, let us change the sign. It will be x minus y whole into x minus z whole into z minus x whole into xy plus yz plus gx. So this is how we solve the question. You also forward and backward this video again and again, so that you can understand the solution properly.